Hello, all. Welcome to the May company update. It's still exciting times here at Warren Electric. Projects are getting busy. We're getting ready to swing into summer with a large backlog of work and projects to do both in the summer and heading into the fall. We're also very busy in the estimating department, looking for work to replace those. Gotten a few small projects in each one of the regions here recently. So that is great news. Company meetings coming up, one on the 7th in Minnesota, one on the 14th in uh, Oklahoma, and then one in early June in Nebraska before we'll take a break for company meetings for the summer because we are always busy out there on our projects during that time. So it's just some quick announcements to make. We're working hard on a lot of different things. One of the things we're working really hard on is getting an office in Oklahoma City. Got a lot of demand for work there. We have a lot of jobs there. We have demand for jobs there. And now is the time to look into Oklahoma City and getting that office developed. If you're interested in becoming part of the new ground floor there in Oklahoma City, let us know what the relocation package and offer might be for you. Several people have already been talked to about that, some of which have accepted. And so we're really, really excited about that turn of events. Another thing we're excited about is STEP Platinum. ABC goes about awarding contractors and grading a system. They call it the STEP Award, and there's various different levels. We have moved up to the Platinum level, which is the second highest from the top. It's very hard to achieve, and we are very grateful for everybody who makes safety a focus and a priority that helps us to achieve that. It is based on statistics, but it's also based on behaviors and practices that the industry finds that would lead to safe results and lack of injuries and people staying healthy. So on that front, we've picked out a new hard hat that we're going to in the next few months be sending out to everyone. It is much safer. It's a lot more protection, especially on the case of side impacts. So at the different company meetings, we will have an example of that to show to everyone, and then they will come out here relatively soon. Again, we're looking forward to that. It's a much better product that I'm sure people will enjoy having on their head as they go about working day to day, if only to know that it's a safer way to go about your day and more in line with industry standards that we've been made aware of. Again, brought up backlog. Backlog's good. With all things considered, it seems like we will have a bigger year as far as volume this year than last year. And if you remember, last year was one of the best years we ever had. So yay for us. That's great. That with Oklahoma City office opening up, there's opportunities all around and people settling into new positions. And that is fun, fun, fun. So the last one, and this I realize I've been giving a long talk, but it really needs to be because there's a lot of information to pass along. Is apprenticeship classes are ending on May 16th. So why am I announcing that to the whole group? Because apprenticeship classes affect more than just the people in class. They affect all of our projects. So we always take a break for summer. This year, summer starts on May 17th, apparently, because on May 16th, we'll have our last class. And then we'll start up again in the fall, sometime probably just after Labor Day. We'll make an announcement about that. The exciting thing there is we have shifted towards having class 2 days a week. Again, our operations leaders believe that would be better for our projects if we have less disruption and only having class on 2 days. Which 2 days those are haven't completely been settled. But 1 and 3 will be on one day, and 2 and 4 will be on another day. So that's great. But we think of that as a step in the right direction. So stay safe. Have a great May, and I look forward to producing another video here in June.
Hi, and welcome to the May update. with the anniversaries as well as new hires, and then just a couple of other things to highlight for the end of the April here, beginning of May, and the busy season of our summer construction season happening. So let's start with our new hires that we had in May. We have had three new hires in April. So we've had three new hires. On April 14th, we had Marie Guzman, who is a first-year apprentice in Lawton. We have Tony Hale, who on April 21st joined us, and he is a journeyman in Lawton. And then on April 28th, we have Billy Neal, who's a journeyman who started with Wilmer Electric in Oklahoma City. So welcome to the three of you. We look forward to your employment here at Wilmer Electric, and make sure that you let us all know if there's anything that you need. As far as for anniversaries for the month of May, we have a multitude of them, so bear with me as we go through this. So on May 1st, we have Tyler Matson, who is a journeyman in Minnesota, will be here 8 years. And on May 2nd, we have Jonathan Jans, who is an apprentice in Oklahoma, and Jonathan will be here 3 years. And on May 3rd, we have Patrick Quinn, who is an apprentice based out of Nebraska. And Patrick will be here 4 years on May 3rd. And then on May 6th, we have Nick Blaser, who works as a project engineer based out of Nebraska, and he will be here 6 years. And on May 8th, Matt Rodabow, who is an apprentice in Minnesota, will be here 2 years. And on May 9th, we have Jared Sackgen, who is an apprentice, will be here 3 years, and Jared is based out of Nebraska. And on May 11th, we have David Niels, will be here 5 years, and David is a journeyman in Nebraska. And Jason Albright on May 12th will be here 12 years, and Jason is a general superintendent based out of Minnesota. And also on May 12th, we have Mike Friesner, who's a journeyman in Nebraska, and he will be here 17 years. And on May 13th, we will have Tyler Jensen, who is an apprentice in Minnesota, will be here 1 year. Also, on May 15th, Joe Kelvig, who is an apprentice based out of Minnesota, will be here 2 years. And on May 15th, Vanessa Saylor, who is a drafter designer for Wilmer Electric based out of Wilmer, Minnesota, will be here 8 years. On May 17th, Kyle Hiskin, who is currently working as a project engineer based out of Minnesota, will be here 4 years. Also on May 17th, we have Hugh Tron, who will be here 4 years, and Hugh is a journeyman in Nebraska. And on May 18th, we have Tim Savage, who just received his journeyman's license, is based out of Minnesota, and he will be here 5 years. And on May 20th, we have Dustin Anderson, who is a journeyman in Oklahoma, and he will be here 1 year. Also on May 20th, we have Jacob Broberg, who is an apprentice in Minnesota, and he will be here 11 years. And another one on May 20th will be Kyle Chemnitz, who is currently working on the project in Oklahoma City as a foreman, will be here 11 years. And Matt Lugenhoner on May 20th will be here 17 years, and Matt is a journeyman in Nebraska. Again, on May 20th, Albert Martel who is currently working as a project engineer based out of Lawton, Oklahoma, will be here 6 years. And our last one on May 20th was Chad Schneider, and he is a journeyman for Wilmer Electric based out of Nebraska, and he will be here 12 years. On May 23rd, we have Joe Hoffman, who is an apprentice in Nebraska, and he will be here 3 years. And on May 26th, we have Isaac Johnson, who just received his journeyman's license, is based out of Nebraska, and has currently been working in Oklahoma City, will be here 5 years. And we have Dan Williams, who is based out of the Nebraska office and is working in estimating, will be here 27 years. We have Peyton Herzog, who is an apprentice based out of Minnesota, will be here 2 years. And finally, on May 31st, we have Margie Larson, who is the payroll administrator, and Margie will be here 37 years. So thank you to all of you who have continued to make Willmar Electric your workplace of choice. We greatly appreciate it. We look forward to another good year. Just on a couple of other notes here, I just wanted to remind everybody, as projects start to pick up here in May, just to be mindful of the safety of those around you, as well as the new hires, because here in May, so everybody knows, May 19th becomes a really big day for us. We have quite a few new hires. At this point, I think it's like 9 or 10 new hires coming on. So make sure that you are mindful of that and watching out safety-wise for them. And then also just as a reminder that apprenticeship classes will be done on May 16th this year and will resume again in September. So watch for that information to continue to further come out of when apprentices come back to class. So enjoy the rest of your day and have a great May.